Alright folks, welcome back. Just another real quick video here on the Strikemaster Lite Flite. As some of you know, I posted a video about a week ago going over the Strikemaster Lite Flite Adaptor wobble between the adapter and shaft of the Lite Flite. And pretty much the video was just me going over my experience with the wobble that developed after my first time using it. And I also went over how I fixed mine and some other ways you can fix it. And shortly after I posted that video, I was politely informed that Strikemaster was sending out an updated version of their adapter. I didn't know that when I did the video. I pretty much would have made this video a couple weeks ago, but when I made that video, I didn't know they were sending these out. But a couple people quickly informed me that they sent out an updated one, and I'll show you guys this real quick. And the plan for the video today is I'm going to be doing a little mini torture test on the new adapter just to see how it works, to see if it performs better than the adapter I had. So I'll show you guys real quick the differences between the two. Pop this one off real quick. Alright, I'm going to see how this disc comes off. Oh, that was easy. Way easier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to get you in a little close here, as close as I can get you with this tripod. So this is what they sent me. This one here is the new adapter. As you can see, it has this little plastic collar here where the original one didn't. Other than that, it looks basically identical with the exception of the top part of this adapter here. If I get this in close, I think you'll be able to see how this has that little bit of a lip there. I didn't have a problem with this, but I was told by a few people online on a couple forums that I was on that this little ridge here caused some problems for certain drills. They'd go to chuck their drill on, and this little ridge here prevented it from getting a good bite on the shaft of the adapter. So another thing Strikemaster did is they ground that off. You can see how this kind of tapers down, and it eliminates this little ridge here right where my fingernail is. I personally didn't have an experience with that, but I did hear of a few people having a problem with that coming unchucked. But again, this is the new one here, and basically they put a plastic spacer down here. Get that out of the way, probably not help him. But it's just a thin plastic spacer that takes up the play on this part of the adapter here. And apparently it's supposed to eliminate a little bit of the wobble between the two. I don't know if you can see inside here, but there's a couple knobs inside this sleeve that go in these holes here. Alright, so we're going to get this new one chucked up. We're going to get this onto the Lite Flite, and we're going to do a little mini torture test with it. See how it does. And this disc should pop in pretty easy. Yep. And they also sent a new bolt. I forgot to mention that. The bolts are the exact same size, but it's a different metal maybe, or they coated it with something different. I'm not sure. You can see how this one's a little on the blacker side. This one's pretty much straight gray. So if you guys happen to know the difference between these, put a comment down, because I'm not exactly sure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this new one without any Loctite or anything. Alright, so real quick before I tighten it down with a screw, this is the new adapter. This is the old one. There certainly is less initial play with this little bit of a collar here. There's still a little bit, but already it's feeling a little better. So real quick with the Lite Flite, because I did get a bunch of questions and people saying that they put the screw in from the wrong side. I've had a couple people mention that on some forums that I'm on. So real quick, if you see here, you can see a threaded side and a non-threaded side. You want the bolt to go in from the non-threaded side and screw into the threaded side. So that's how we're setting this in right now. As far as I know, that's identical. And we're going to try the new bolt they sent me. And you guys are going to see this completely live. You're going to see this as I see it. This is the first time I've chucked this new one up. And that right now is about as tight as I can get it comfortably. And I'm putting all my force on that. There's no wobble at all. So we're going to see how it does. I'm going to get this chucked up to the drill. We're going to do 10 holes back to back. I'm going to keep it all in one frame. And then I'm going to come back and check it. Because with this initial one, I drilled about 10 holes through probably 4 inches of ice if I remember right. And it was pretty wobbly in here. So what we're going to do is 10 holes, and we have about 14 inches of ice right now. It's all solid ice. It's beautiful ice. So we're going to get right into it, guys. We're going to get the Lite Flite chucked up to the rigid octane, and we're going to see how it does. guys, here we go. First hole with a new adapter. Like I said, we're going to do 10 in a row. Then we're going to come back and see how it does. Just had a flag go up. Alright guys, so there's 5, completely solid, no problem. Alright guys, there's 10 holes, 5. Okay guys, there's 10 holes. Let's see how it did. Solid. No play at all. None at all. No play at all. I'm putting all my pressure on that. That is completely solid. And that's a ton more ice than I did my first time out with my initial wobble that I had between the two. And it performed flawlessly. No problem at all. That's locked solid. So that's 10 holes through about 14 inches of ice. I'm going to use this throughout the day, so I'll probably drill maybe like another 10 holes. And so far, I mean, it's rock solid. So I think Strikemaster did a pretty good job eliminating that problem. And in my opinion, they did it pretty quick. They had these out within like a month or two, you know, of that problem being announced. And so far, I think it's holding up pretty good. I'm certainly going to follow this throughout the season. If for some reason there is a problem, I'll certainly check back in. So it's the next day guys, and I felt like I wanted to just put a little extra footage into this video. This is the day after I started filming this video, and I've already punched, I don't know, roughly 10 holes, 10 to 12 holes, but I did double holes like this. I did overlapping. So I've done about 10 to 12 of them, and I'm going to put in a couple real quick sets of 10 to this video like you've already seen. And as you can see, this is a new adapter. So we're just going to do a couple extra sets, then I'll just carry on with what I started with yesterday. And there's another 10 guys, just real quick, just a quick check, completely solid. I'm putting a lot of force side to side, no movement at all. Alright guys, so there's another set of 10. So they have it, there's another 10, 20, 30, maybe 35 to 40 by the time I'm done today. And what we're going to do now guys is I'm going to jump back into what I had recorded yesterday, and we're going to wrap up with that. And if you guys do have a Lite Flite and it has a little bit of a wobble, I'd email Strikemaster. They had mine out the next day and I had it within 2. So by the time of emailing them, I had it within like 3 days. So in my opinion, it's a pretty good fix. You know, I'm pretty happy that they fixed it so fast. And they sent it out free of charge. I forgot to mention that. I sent them my contact information, my address, and they emailed me and just said it's in the mail. So at no charge, they're sending these out. So if you guys are having a problem, I'd email them and they should be able to send you one out. But there you have it guys. I'm going to fish for the rest of the day. Like I said, I'm probably going to pop another 10 holes. I doubt there's going to be a problem. If there is, you've probably already seen it in the video. But we're going to sign off for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.